Okay, good afternoon. So it's request to me to explain what means or what meaning of the Mandala offering and why we should offer Mandala offering. Is it? Or what the purpose of the Mandala offering? So. As a Buddhist practitioner, we need to have a lot of merit. We need to accumulate a lot of merit in order to achieve our ultimate goal and temporary goal. Without merit, or without good karma, or we also can say that without wholesome deeds. Sanskrit word usually using punya, then usually it's very difficult to achieve what we want to achieve. It's also very difficult to succeed what we want to succeed. What we do, So in general, so we need a lot of merit. There are many ways to accumulate merit, like such as the seven branch of the practice, but not only just chanting, but sensibly thinking, or when we chanting seven branch of the practice, if we really thinking, we are really doing, like such as when we do prostration to the Buddhas of all directions, not just we think like we are imagining it, but we should think that we are really doing it. So it's then going to be the equal to we are really doing prostration to all the Buddhas in 10 directions. Same way, the seven branch of the practice, if we do practice in that way, then it is also a very good way to accumulate merit. Then there is like in Vajrayana, there's another also very good method, such as Mandala Offering. Actually, this Mandala Offering is very much related to the Vajrayana practice, because this Mandala Offering was first mentioned in Guhi Samaja Tantra, in that said that in this world, just visualize, fill up all the different types of the seven jewelries or precious, and then those who wish to achieve or wish to accomplish it, the ultimate result, and for that purpose, those wise people should offer to the Buddha Dharma Sanghas every day. It's already mentioned in this first Guhi Samija Tantra. So based on that, we do offering Mandala offering, and Mandala in this means basically we just using the very small piece of the, maybe if someone can afford the gold, silver, copper, those made one. That's also good, because then mandala is its container. To contain it, we should visualize not only just small piece of piece of the how to say, small piece of the metal or gold. We should visualize the entire entire universe, or this world where we live, this world. So visualizing this world and in the mandala, and the mandala is a container. It's like the world. And then on the mandala, we usually using many different types, like those who can afford. They're offering like all different types of the jewelries, precious things, expensive things, like gold, diamond, if you can. But then those who cannot afford that much, but they still, nowadays there are really interesting things can make use. And then those also, if someone cannot prepare those things, the one can use like grains such as barley or rice, or the different beans, what kind of different types, that those you can use those things. And then when we put on the mandala offering, this is we just thinking, not just one hand of some bunch of jewelry or bodies. We need to think that like entire universal is a feeling with the 7 different types of the jewelries, and then to all fill up the whole this world or universal. And after that, we should visualize that we are this offering to the like Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, or particularly if you are doing mandala to offering to the Guru Rinpoche, not only one Guru Rinpoche, if one can, should imagine or visualize Guru, the millions of the Guru Rinpoche alone in the entire space, fill the entire space. So in front of that, one should visualize offering this kind of entire the world with fill of all the treasures, jewelries, offering not only one to each and every Guru Rinpoches or Bodhisattvas. One should visualize it, offering those things. So if one can do this is, we can do it, very small things, but if one can sensibly visualize it like that, then it's equal to offering one can do, like, the imaging one, if one can feel it, the entire universe, vessel, entire this world with the 7 different types of the most expensive jewelries, fill this and offering to the Dharma Sangha, how great it is. But one can just visualize and doing like mandala offering like this. Actually, it's equal, but in fact, both of them similar they don't inherently exist, both of them. But then in our mind, pertaining our mind, that equally the same. So this is a very offering, mandala offering is a really good method. And then particularly right now we have the mandala offering chanting, like there's 37 different types of object putting on the mandala offering. Then 7 different types of object emphasizing put on the mandala offering. And then also the brief mandala offering. There are many different types of mandala offering. But then the idea here is that, if we we are imagining that in the ancient time, the world, they have a, cosmology. In Buddhist cosmology, they think there's a Mount Meru, and then east, west, south, north, then entire this, then the between two, east and west, south, west, east and south, south and west, west and north, north and east, this kind of. And then among this world, we have the suns and the moons, which is so beneficial and so valuable. This world. Without sun and moon, then the whole world will be dark all the time. So how miserable we will be. So sun and moon is also amazing object. So that's why we are everything is precious to us. Everything is good. We value. Then we imagine to everything are in this world, and then imagine offering everything to the Buddha Dharma Sangha. That is actually the idea of the Mandala offering. This is just when we're doing this, we need to just have a container, small things, like just small Mandala offering, and then they do that. But when we really practice in the mind, we should not think the very small piece of the metal and putting some barley and something, they're offering like that. If we think like that, but still it have a merit, but the merit it's very small. And like it's just a size of the mandala or size of the, the value of the barley or the grains, something like that. If one can visualize not just mandala, it means it's the entire world. And then the barley or whatever you're using, those are not just barley or just a piece of the jewelry. They are the treasure or most expensive precious, like gold, silver, copper, and so on and so forth. Everything. And not only that, when we also visualize in Mandala Offering, there's the most famous, powerful, great, acceptable king, and then queen, ministers, and those like vehicles, elephants, the back, whatever that people value most. Everything we should do, amazing to put in there to offer to the Buddha Dhamma Sangha. So that is doing again and again and again and again. It's one of the best way to accumulate merit. So that's the whole idea of the offering, Mandala Offering. And then, as I mentioned, that it is related to Vajrayana practice. And then there's a outer Mandala Offering, inner Mandala Offering, sacred Mandala Offering. There are many different types of Mandala Offering. So those inner or sacred Mandala Offering, those you should learn after you received Uttara Tandri, or this highest Tandriyanas empowerment and practice. Then you should learn it, those who want to practice. But just what I mentioned, that this is like in general way. You can anyone can do offering this, and then each and every those Mandala Offering has instructions there. So you should follow the instructions, how visualize object to whom you are going to offering, and then how you should have motivated, what kind of motivation you should have, and how to imagine, like for example, like we said, so that means in cosmology, in Buddhist cosmology, in the ancient time, believe that the entire this world uh, have the fan in a, like a wall at the edge of this wall, and the middle of the wall there's a Mount Meru, and then when you touch it, or pouring some, what you're holding on the middle of the mandala and imagine Mount Meru. Mount Meru is not cheap; it's very expensive. It's it's much more expensive than nowadays we are treasure mining. Those things. It's according to Sutra, it's like it become, eastern side of the Mount Meru is the crystal, and west southern side is the gold, solid gold, and then north side is Pemarawa, and then west side. North side is like a jet, sort of those four different fishes. It's become a four fishes, most expensive fishes things. Then it's not small; it's really really big. According the Buddhist this cosmology, I can say cosmology, describing the Mount Meru as total is, parts is really bigger than mine. Maybe 4 or 5 miles. I don't remember exactly. But like that, 16,000 parts total. It's kind of quite big, and so imagine that kind of Mount Meru is big like that, and become by the solid gold and crystal and Bemara and jet. So imagine that you are offering to the object you have visualized. So then Eastern world. So not only just land, or whatever existing there, not only just that we should visualize the entire Eastern world, south, north, west and north are full of the jewelries. So then imagine offering those things to the Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha, whoever your object. So this is very good way to accumulate merit, and also amazing way to training our mind as well, because our mind is so stingy. So we need to train with our mind, by offering mandala like this, according to what we can afford. We practice again and again, this will transform our mind as well. So now it's kind of quite long, isn't it? So I think that's all. Then whoever watch and this and listen, and then you wish come to, which means complete your community merit by practicing offering mandala.